Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine, as you can see. Kisumu is fantastic. And maybe you could also let me know where you are watching the video from. The county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, is going to serve one term. William Ruto is not going to be re-elected in 2027. And the people who will send William Ruto home are the Gen Zs. Today I witnessed the Gen Z occupying Nairobi and I was shocked. And today, William Ruto was really embarrassed in Garissa. William Ruto had attended some event in Garissa. And when his convoy was passing through the town, William Ruto's team thought that the crowd were waiting for him to address them. To his shock, he was humiliated by the Gen Zs.
Reject! Yes. Hey. Reject finance bill, reject. Reject finance bill, reject. Hey, reject finance bill, reject. Hey. Reject finance bill, reject. 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 Hey! Reject finance bill, reject. Kidogo.
In this video, I want us to figure out why the people of Garissa, the youthful generation from Garissa, decided that instead of going to the street to demonstrate, decided that for us, we are waiting for you, Mr. President. You decided to come to Garissa because in your own mind, you thought us, what were Garissa, we are weak. You can just come, do your thing, talk to us, and go to Nairobi. We want to teach you a lesson. So they taught William Ruto a lesson. But before you do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without this support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. From my own observation, the humiliation William Ruto was subjected to in Garissa today should actually be a wake-up call for the president. If I were him, I'd go to Nairobi. The first thing to convene tomorrow morning is a cabinet meeting and ask my parliamentary leadership to withdraw that bill or to try and make changes which people are calling for. For example, majority of Kenyans are saying, reduce pads, you should not tax. Sanitary towels, you should not tax. Pampers, everybody's using that. And there's no known brand. If I ask you today, do you know any locally made pamper? You can't tell me. So for me, I'm coming to the following conclusion. Number one, what is manifesting today is actually William Ruto's legitimacy. You know, William Ruto became the president of the Republic of Kenya. And the difference between William Ruto and Raila Odinga was actually less than 200,000. And there were even the allegations of rigging. That despite the rigging, William Ruto still defeated Raila Odinga with the 200,000 votes, which is not a problem. But something is now coming out. That as much as there are people who voted for Ruto, They never voted for Ruto because they loved Ruto. Maybe they voted for Ruto because they wanted to punish Raila Odinga or Uhuru Kenyatta, or maybe because they were told, especially the Kikuyu nation, that Raila Odinga is a devil. So right now, Raila Odinga is not in the picture. Raila Odinga is totally nowhere. But now they are coming to reality. That, okay, you used to tell us this. We are going to deal with you. So basically what they are doing, these guys are expressing their bitterness. It's about the question about whether they voted for Ruto because of love or because of hatred for another or for others like Raila Odinga. So that's one thing which is coming out very clearly. Number two, this country, and I want to repeat myself, this country is full of anger. There is no way you can come out with a bill which freezes employment expressly, that in this financial year, government will not employ. You expect these guys to clap for you? Remember, some of these Gen Zs, they have older brothers and sisters who went through the normal system, primary school, secondary school, either college or university. 10 years later, still sitting with them in the house, no job. We are the only country where you find someone who is 40 years with his degree, has never worked anywhere. The only job they do, odd jobs, if not border. Then you come up with finance bill which is not favoring them. You just want to continue taking money from them. They can't allow you. So the truth is, this country is full of bitterness. People are angry. People are bitter. And that is something which I think Kenya Kwanza are misreading. The other day I was watching parliamentary proceedings, and there's this member of parliament, Kitui what? Called Cynthia Nyamai or something Nyamai. I don't know that lady. So that lady was trying to I saw a lady on the street, a lady I pay for school fee. She doesn't pay for that lady's school fee. That's CDF. Yeah? The things KJ said today, those things are really instilling anger on Kenyans. And that's why they decided, see, when your president, okay, tuko hapa. The kind of placards these guys are carrying, the Gen Zs will send William Ruto home. In fact, I'm coming with that video after this. Number three, it is also clear that William Ruto's popularity amongst Kenyans, especially those who voted for him, is coming down. William Ruto's popularity is taking downward trajectory. That is the fact. And I don't know how he's going to deal with it. It's coming down very fast. Remember, this is a man who was voted not because people loved him. The Kikuyus who voted for William Ruto because they hated Raila. Because they were told Uhuru Kenyatta was bad. Uhuru is not in the picture, Raila is not in the picture. So William Ruto's popularity is now just like, Kumbe, we voted for a clown. Those are the questions they're asking. Number four, it's also the questions about public wastages. William Ruto went to the US. He hired a private jet, 200 million. William Ruto was in Garissa today. His convoy went there. These guys saw the convoy passing. That convoy, if you count them, high-end cars, top guzzlers, then you still want to? Oscar Sudi just walks into an event like that, he contributes 20 million and he walks away like nothing has happened. But we have Kenyans who are hustling to make ends meet. For example, those who are on TikTok. Then you want to tax them. You want to increase taxes on the gadgets they are using, the cameras they are using, because you feel now they are making money. No. Public wastage is something which these guys are expressing. And importantly, which is my fourth point, or is it the fifth point, the Gen Zs are passing a message. that they are determined. They are determined. I read a tweet, I don't know if I can get it, from someone called Gerald Bitok, who works at Status. A very insensitive tweet. That yesterday he was in some hotels in Westlands. You know, Westlands ni pali pa wadosi. Then he met with some young men, and those young men were telling him that, you know, for them, they don't even know about the mandamanos. They don't even know anything about the finance bill. So, what message are you trying to tell Kenyans? That the Gen Zs in this country, they know nothing about their country. So these guys are very bitter with this government, and they are determined to push their voice. And William Ruto will have to heed to their voice, because if they want, they should just look around and ask themselves, why a 40? Is it that guy is a 42-year-old will be elected a president? They should ask themselves, why a young man is now a president through military coup? He should be worried. This Gen Z generation, they have nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose. They have the energy. They have nothing to lose. So they are telling Kenya Kwanza, we have nothing to lose. And lastly, and this is something that I want to advise Kenya Kwanza, William Ruto must change his strategy. Kenyans of today are not Kenyans of yesterdays. The Gen Zs are telling Kenyans that if their forefathers made mistakes, you should not expect them to make similar mistakes. So if William Ruto lied to their parents to become the president, they are telling him, us, no, you won't lie to us. And that's why William Ruto and Kenya Kwanza government are being mocked on Twitter. Every single day, every single moment, they're being mocked. So I don't know what to think. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.